Hi everyone, welcome to my very first cycling video on YouTube. Based out of Melbourne, Australia, today I'm going to be taking you from the suburb of Preston all the way down to the suburb of Richmond. Thank you for watching! Starting in Preston today, this is one of my favorite suburbs in Melbourne. It has such a pulse, it has such an energy, and there are so many things always going on. Not many things were going on in this video though, because it was around Christmas time and it was super early in the morning and everyone was rightfully sleeping in. So there is no pulse here. Preston definitely has one of the funner cycling tracks in my book, specifically because of these cycling tracks that are placed right under the elevated train stations. It's just always fun riding through them. So I mainly started this YouTube channel because I wanted to see more videos about leisure cycling, or leisurely cycling. When I first moved to Melbourne some years ago, I wasn't able to find fun cycling videos around the city. So I wanted to break the ice and contribute to what I really wanted to see, which is just cycling for fun, and cycling to get a cup of coffee, getting your groceries, or seeing your friends. I was heavily inspired by Marcus from the Probably Riding channel, as well as Ty from the My Other Bike is a Bike channel. I just love watching their videos. It just makes me so happy to see people enjoying riding around their city. Not to mention Ty is from Toronto, which is where I'm from, and my heart just gets so full seeing him ride around the streets that I recognize.
Look at us.
Here's a fun fact for you. Melbourne has the highest number of coffee shops per capita in the world, which means you are never far away from a great cup of coffee. I ended up trying out Chapter 35 on High Street for the first time today, and this turned out to be one of the greatest coffees I've had in the city, hands down. And just to take a page out of Marcus's book from Probably Writing, Clean Cup Club. And now just to show you some really cool bits of Preston, here's some graffiti, some signs, and the coolest painted building I think I have ever seen.
I kept messing this up until I got it.
As we make our way to leave Preston southward, we end up going on St. George's Road, which is one of, again, the cooler bike lanes in all of Melbourne. These bike paths here stretch for around 5 kilometers, and it's just such an easy ride. You can't complain. It's just so nice. Cyclists aren't the only ones that occupy this path. In fact, you're going to see walkers, runners, families, parents with strollers, all just walking, and it's just so safe for everyone. I wish more paths like this existed around.
Just keep going straight. We're going to the end of St. George's.
After exiting St. George's Road, we go into the Capital City Trail, which is just a big shared path that surrounds Melbourne City. It takes us through some of its inner suburbs, some creeks, tunnels, and it's beautiful and luscious. ish greenery during this hot summer day. And this would not be a bike ride around Melbourne if we didn't stop to see some of these amazing murals around the city. I love cats. I have two of my own. I love this mural. To continue through the Capital City Trail, we need to go under Richall train station, which is right behind the sign. I did not tape the path, but maybe next time I will, as it's an interesting one.
Thank you.
Whenever I go through this tunnel, I find myself stopping, sitting, and just taking it all in, especially with the sound of the water. It is one of the more calming areas in Melbourne that I found. More creeks, but this time with ducks. I don't think this is a pigeon, but it looks like a pigeon with a mohawk.
تعبت فرجيكي شي.
One of the more compelling areas I've stumbled upon in Melbourne is this Mary Creek Labyrinth. Apparently, it was constructed by local residents in 2001 and finished in 2002. It's meant to be a place of reflection, meditation, and to bring in community together. Upon walking through this labyrinth and feeling a little reflective, I wanted to share my reflection that Melbourne, though a very urbanized city, still finds so much love and room to connect with nature, and it just never seems far away. Can you start to see the city in the distance? I mean, I wish I got a better shot, but there it is. Not too far now. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of uphills in Melbourne. And this e-bike that I have is an absolute lifesaver. I find myself enjoying cycling so much more than I did when I just had a regular push bike. And now watch me reach a speed of 41 kilometers an hour as I descend. Ah, it was so fun!
Woo! How is that?
We finally made it out of the trails and are now in the suburb of Abbotsford, which is just north of Richmond. I do find myself spending a lot of time in Abbotsford. The coffee shops are very unique, the restaurants are very inviting, and cycling through Abbotsford always puts a smile on my face. Guys, narrating this video has been so hard. I'm done. If you've stuck around this long to the very end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And till next time.